All right, guys. So I'm up to, oh God, 4:30. 4:30. 4:30? It's 4:30. It's got to be 4:30. And it's a beautiful, beautiful sunset. Very orange. Love it, man. It feels good too. Like, it's perfect. Perfect. Be right back. Felt great. There was one point where I felt my eyes getting dry, so I had to blink a little bit to get my fluids going in my eyes. Something else I learned about that is you want to drink plenty of water. Like, I don't know the science behind it, but I'm sure it has something to do with making sure your tear ducts are full of liquids. So especially if you're going to take this practice on. I've been doing this for almost over a month now, and I was reading some forums, and there's a lady that put her whole experience, wrote her whole experience down and shared it online. I forget her name, forgive me. I'll maybe put a link up here to her page so you can read it. It's not a video, but in any case, she went through an off and on experience of not being able to sun gaze on a regular basis, and she still got some pretty awesome results from her experience. A lot of her results are matching what I'm getting, and so a lot of other people out there are sun gazing. I shouldn't say a lot, because there's a small majority of us that are crazy enough to try it, and I guess us crazies are doing it. I plan on friending up a couple of these people I find on YouTube. I watch them, and it's because of them that I had the gonads to try it, because it worked for them, and they weren't going blind. And to defeat I guess a false teaching of you cannot look at the sun, it just feels so good to go against the grain sometimes, and to go against that and to find out that it's actually good for you is even better. And to know that there's health benefits, and have been health benefits from the sun for so many years, and to not know it, it's heartbreaking. But to at least know that I found it at this point in my life is there's nothing I can do about the past, but I can sure change the present and the future. In any case, an update, all positive notes, no negative reports. Just read up on it, man. I don't want you guys to miss out. I'm posting on my Facebook. I'm posting on my YouTube. Jump on the train while you can. The next generation may have to deal with the government, making the clouds come more often so that you don't get any sun. Generations before us enjoyed this earth without pollution, but our generation has had to deal with it. We have to deal with bottled water, and who knows what else they're putting in our foods. But again, it's an alternative, and it's a healthy alternative to food. Is that my goal? Yeah, kinda. 80% my goal. The other 20% is just experimental, really. It's all experimental, but the other 20% is just to see if I become a superhero. It's awesome though. I never realized how beautiful the sun is. Man, if you could see it now, I'm gonna flip it so you can see what color it is. So in any case, I'm reading up. I'm reading up, and I'm watching videos about the history of sun gazing. Also the history of sun worshipers, and also the relation between the sun and the Bible. I'm a big Christian, and there's a lot of people. I won't say a lot of people, but the people who are researching sun gazing and posting videos, I find very knowledgeable. This one guy I just watched today, I'll make sure to put a link here as well. He did a lot of research on the history of sun gazing, the relationship it had with different religions, and some of the little nugs of information that actually can be decoded, and you'll find that it's been in a ton of civilizations, and it's kind of like the hush hush secret power of the ancient societies that had knowledge of it. I can imagine they didn't share this knowledge with everybody, and so it has disappeared from our civilization as we know it, but now has risen again. You know, they said the world was gonna change, and a lot of us were like, "Oh, where's the change at?" I thought the Mayans said life as we know it is gonna change. Well, I tell you what, if sun gazing catches on and snowballs, the food industry will crash, if not dwindle. I mean, we're always going to need food. It's always going to be around. But you're not going to have to buy $100 worth of groceries a week. You'll probably go down to like 20 or 30, because you won't have to eat as much because you're getting your energy from the sun. It's cutting out the middleman. You won't have to eat meats and animals anymore because you're not eating much anymore. So, you know, a lot of industries are going to hurt, but at the same time, people will be gaining better health. I mean, what's really the mission to eat? You know, I mean, my mission is to take the hunger away. You know, and then the taste thing is like, yeah, give me something that'll take the hunger away and taste good. That's really what food is about. But at least for me, and there's some people that do it the opposite way. Well, it's really about taste, and you know, how much it fills me up doesn't matter. I just want to taste things. Some people are tasters. Some people are into that. I'm not really into it, although I'm fat as you can be. I'm somewhere around 300 pounds. I fluctuate, but I feel like I'm losing weight. I haven't weighed myself. I've actually stayed away from weighing myself because it's very discouraging when you feel like you've lost weight and then you see that, you know, the scale says you haven't, and it's like, you know what? Screw you, scale. I feel great. Gosh, this is going to be a long video, isn't it? Oh, I better cut this short. Okay, so, gosh, tangents. Where was I? Right, food industry. People won't have to buy food much anymore. Doctors. You won't have to go to the doctor as much because your health is going to be better. And you know what else I want to research? Where all these diseases came from. And did these civilizations in the past have diseases like we do today? I mean, I can take an educated guess and say no, because I believe, and I have not proven this yet, but I'm sure I can do some research and find information about how most of the diseases that we're dealing with today are man-made, which sucks, because that gives me the feeling like we are cows, we are cattle. We're very much cattle. We're fenced in. We're numbered. You got a social security number, right? Yeah, me too. I don't want to say segregated, but sectioned off, you know, from the rich cows and the poor cows and the middle class cows, right? And I'm sure they choose who's going to be the prize cow and who's going to go to the slaughter. I don't know who they are, but we are definitely like cows. And they tell us what to eat. Well, they don't tell us what to eat, but they give us a great option. They give us grocery stores with a billion, gazillion different options that you can, you know, decide on what you're going to feed yourself. But in the long run, they all have these like ingredients that aren't good for you. You know, I'm very big on natural food that came from the earth. And that's lightning, folks. Jeez. And there's like really not too many clouds, but that's definitely lightning. That is so weird. Look at the sky. It's not even like, in any case. Lightning, you have stolen my thunder. You have taken my spotlight. But that's okay, because lightning is pretty awesome. And we need rain. It's hot. So, in any case, sun gazing, I believe, is the big change that the Mayans and all these other past civilizations were talking about that was going to come. You know, maybe we thought the world was literally going to flip upside down and there was going to be no gravity or something like that, but knowledge is power. And I think some of this ancient knowledge has been given back to us. And now it's on our laps. It's on our laps. Scientifically proven the sun is not harmful at certain times, and that you will decalcify your pineal gland, which then opens you up to more spiritualness. It opens you up to the universe. It gives you a different experience in life, period. You become more aware. My experience so far, and I've only been doing this for a strong month or two, is I'm more open to just the world, the little things that we don't pay attention to, like the bugs and the birds and the earth. You know, it's weird. Like, it's almost like you can sense a vibration coming from every living creature. I also read this lady I was telling you about. She said that she could see an aura around everything. Like, everything had like this aura. And I don't know if it was on her page or another page that I read that. Oh no, it was a guy on YouTube. I'll try and find that and put a link up. But he was saying that he can feel the vibe of people a lot better. Like, he can feel if the person was a negative person, or a real positive filled, or real positive energy filled type of person, or real negative energy coming off a person. And, you know, he could decipher between these people as soon as he walked in the room. And I think he was also saying that, you know, as creatures on Earth, we need the sun to positively charge us every day. And as consuming creatures, we deplete that energy, and we need to be replenished. And the sun is the main source of that positive energy. You know, the plants need it. Why wouldn't we? You know, just makes sense. Like, it's crazy sense because we've been taught otherwise. But to just knock away all the crap that's tied to it, it makes sense. We are from this earth. We are a part of this earth. Why wouldn't we need the sun too? You know, but we've been taught to not look at it. The total opposite of what we should have been doing. So in any case, I see the rain clouds coming now, and I better get moving. Is that a UFO? Dang. Stop being a cow. Stop being a freaking cow. Stop letting people milk you. Stop letting them feed you through the mouth and through the eyes and through the ears. They just fill every hole of your body with what they want. Stop letting them do that. Stop being a cow. You have a choice. You don't have to watch TV. You can go outside. Like, you can actually talk to people in person. You know? You don't have to eat what they're selling you on TV. Yeah, it looks good, but you get down to it and it's not good for you. Stop being a cow. Stop mooing. Okay? Stop. Just stop. Stop being a part of mainstream society. Break free. Peace, love, and happiness.